Hello everyone, I am back in the commentary booth for the remainder of the 24-hour event. Some of you might know me, some of you might don't. I am the one and only Mr. Ronald Squire. Now, we've only just about got a couple of... Yeah, the timings on here is wrong, but I believe we got less than an hour left, I presume? Yes, less than an hour left, and here are the timings at the moment. Let me just pop up the alternative things, alternative timings at the moment. Do excuse me. Okay, here we are. So this is the live timing, and well, basically it's the same, but they were much more brilliant. Well, much more insightful. Here are the remaining cars in P1 at the moment, which is only 8 cars left. Leading is Jimmy Dion ahead of Christian Nailepa in the Skype team racing. Then we got to the SRVN of De Jong. Behind them is the Phoenix Motorsport of Mr. Jordan Weeks. Then we have the Vida Sport Poland of Mahastus Bogost. Then we got Ryan Walker in the Satellite Racing, followed in the P1 category by James Johnson, who's behind the P2 car of David Junt of the same team, and in 8th place, just behind the P2 car in 5th position, and in front of the P2 car in 6th position is Mr. Helio Phillips in the P1 ROM new car. Now, here are the remaining cars in P2. In the P2 category, David Junt still leads from Adam Kunn. Then it is Agnes Delgren. Then it is Janos Helgveri. Then it is Tiagos da Costa. Then we got Terry Sean. Then it is Stephen Pubbles. And we have got Matt Richards in the Dead Devils Racing. Jan Palais in the LDDT Endurance team, and Ben Warren for SRS. In the GT1, wait a minute, we've got one more in the P2 category. Ben Russell for DR Motorsports, just behind a GT2 car and just in front of a GT1 car. A bit mixed up there. Let's have a look at the GT1 category. Baptist Quendion leads for RC.co.uk racing team. Then it is the No Limit Motorsports of Christian Fedge. Daniel Toff for Semco Hungarian team is in 3rd. 4th position is Johan van Duren. Then it is Felipe Marti. So Philip or something like that, yeah. Marti for Monster Energy Endurance ahead of a Skype team racing the GT1 of Maciej Szczepaniak, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Then it is the United X Sim Racing of Thomas Patch ahead of Renest Johanssons. Then it is Bram Wieland in the F1 Cast Racing Lamborghini Murcielago. We got then the UKNL Racing Aston Martin of Nigel Middleton, whose brother Carl Middleton was doing well. And then we have Jimmy Hughes in the Roaring Pipes Maniacs. Now the rest of them is the GT2 category, and these are the leaders for the GT2 category. Robin van Verdegal for Sim Racing for Holland is in 1st. Then we've got Marco Felix, Ruby Cuppin, and looks like Ben Russell's just got ahead of Marco Felix. Sorry to interrupt you there. Yeah, Ben Russell in the P2 category just past Marco Felix. Okay, so Yeah, let's get on with it. Then we've got Rudy Cuppin for Brigata also in third place. Fourth position goes to Dalwood Musquez. I'm sorry about that, and looks like we've got swapping positions for Shepaniak and Patch. Thomas Patch has been overtaken by Sebastianiak. The United X Sim Racing goes up to 6th in category, but 24th overall. Now let's get back to the standings. We got David Muskrit for Sim Racing PL team. Then we got the SRVN of Yuri Geisen. Then we've got Jeff Cable for Satellite Racing. The MRI Motorsport Porsche by Roy Magnus. Then it is the DR Motorsport of Greg Hall. Then it is the Florian Bosson in the Black Road Racing car. Then we got the two backmarkers by the names of Team Motorsport of Damon Patel and the Scuderia Bolas Negro Ferrari of Roger DeClean. So those are the remaining drivers at the moment, and we've only less than 3/4 of an hour to go. We'll see if we can get. If anybody wants to come along into the chat box, now is a good time to do so. Anyone who's not racing, or a driver, or a team manager who has time on his hands to have a talk, now is the time to do it. Yeah, so it's been a good event, but we had plenty of accidents in the during the night, during the graveyard shift, and everyone's going well so far. Just viewing on the broadcast now, just viewing the R-seat front car of Jimmy Dion. Well, he's just doing well. He and the other two drivers, Def Emil and Rafael Bostristis, who's RC France has been on a flyer. At the beginning of the race, they had a fight with for first position with one of the other P1 cars, if I can find it on the screen. Yeah, they had a fight with one of the P1 cars in the, I believe it was the Phoenix, it was the Phoenix Motorsport team, with someone else at the wheel. But right now he's got Jordan Weeks at the wheel, and they're just getting on with it. And everything is doing good at the moment. And we might need to leave the commentary booth soon, because some of the commentators and the broadcasters are getting ready to broadcast for the FSR World Trophy event, which is on in about a couple of minutes' time. But if anybody wants to watch the FSR instead of the last couple of minutes of this fantastic event, then you can just go over to formula-simracing.net, or if you want to keep watching this and stay where you are, do not click anything. This is the last stream, 7 of 7 of the Race Department Le Mans Series, the last ever event using R Factor 1 by Race Department. and what a great send-off it is to be. So I'm still viewing this on the broadcast as I'm viewing this on the broadcast because I can't be bothered with R Factor 1 anymore because it keeps loading up too long. But I can view on the broadcast that the RC France car is going past one of the SRVN Porsches, just going past the start and finish line now. We got a couple of tweets from Mark Beadle saying, "For those who are slowly running out of fuel, short shifting is the solution." Thank you very much, Mark, for that. Now, some people will hopefully just get on with it. Now, let's just have a look at some more tweets. We got one from Daredevils Racing SRVN. We have the same bad luck magnets. It's such a shame that a lot of the teams have had it, and the performance is great. Thank you very much, Daredevils. As previously mentioned, Daredevils is probably one of the most dedicated teams in the Race Department Le Mans series. As when mentioned at the beginning of the week that this already been mentioned earlier, that they've been using the truck simulator Euro Truck Simulator number 2 by SCS software to use a truck which was designed by one of the drivers, Welshman and driver Max Richards, to transfer to the virtual racetrack in Le Mans in France, and we just want to give a shout out to Max Richards. If you're watching this on a broadcast, well done to you, and well done to the team so far. But we only got about nearly half an hour left, so basically we still got much more time left to contend with. As I see on the broadcast, well, the of Jimmy Dion just going past, I believe is one of the Team Mark cars. No, it's actually, well, I don't know what Porsche that is. Just going past there. Just here, I can see him on the broadcast going up to Indianapolis, but though some people already know that he's already gone past Indianapolis. As I said, I can't be bothered with R Factor because my R Factor on my end is a little bit slow at the moment. Right, I've just had a look on the chat board, and Andrew wants to know how much sleep I've had during this time to here. Well, I went to bed just after 2 o'clock. I woken up at 10, so let's just say I had let's just say I actually had the recommended 8 hours sleep. And yeah, it's going well so far. And despite having too much coffee yesterday, because Bram was handing out too much coffee all around, do apologise for that. But though, yeah, very energetic, as Andrew Ford says. Andrew says, "I'm just doing great. I'm just knackered. Yeah, a little bit knackered." And just joining us in the commentary booth now is one of the Team Motorsports drivers, Rue Martins. Hello, Rue.
Hello, how are you, Ron?
I'm fine. So, tell us, how was your race so far?
Oh, it's been really difficult. We have been having a lot of issues. Right at the beginning, James had a couple of incidents which were not his fault at all, but he lost a lot of time. Then, and as if it wasn't enough, the engine blew up right at the beginning of the race. We had to lose a couple of laps serving the penalty. Then it was okay, I took over the car. As I was driving, I had a couple of issues too. My wheel broke loose from the desk. I had to drive with a loose wheel and trying to attach them as I go. Then we had a bad news for our team. Our fourth driver, Tom Watts, wasn't going to be able to race, so we are going to had to split the time by the three of us, and it was a bit harder for all of us. Then Damon took the car. He also had an incident and lost a wheel, so another penalty. Um, then I took over the car again to fill in one of Tom's stints, and we had that server crash. At the restart, I had a good battle with the Brigato Orso car, but it ended soon as I needed to pit to do a scheduled driver swap so that James could do the graveyard shift. Damon entered the car after James to fill in another of Tom's stint. Then I entered the car again, and now Damon is on the car again. We also had a disconnection issue when I was swapping with James, so another penalty. And a couple of laps ago, Damon also lost control and hit a wall and lost another wheel, so another penalty. It's being a really tough. We were thinking that we could do a better result, but these small issues are really delaying us.
Right, one more question before before I let you go. That Damon Patel is in the car. How is his race coming along at the moment?
It's not very bad. He is having a good pace. He's lapping consistently. It was just that problem with the loss of the wheel that set him back a little bit. Otherwise, we could be closer to the Black Road Racing car.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Roo, and just hope for the best for the next half an hour or so.
Okay, thank you. See you.
Right, ta-ra. So that was a good one for Roo Martins. As I'm viewing on the broadcast now that Jimmy Dion just gone past one of the satellite racing Porsches. Who's at the wheel? Let's just have a look. Chad Simpson is at the wheel in the satellite racing GT2 car. So yeah, it's been a good race so far. We would like many other people to come in if they want to have a chat. Just having a look at the I just received a message from Remco de Wild on the message. 45 minutes to go. Okay, thank you. We've got 45 minutes to go, and one from Mr. Andrew Boner said, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. He said, "Have a coffee on the house." Yes, I will, but not right now. I'm too much energetic. I feel like never mind. It's a little bit off context here. So I'm just viewing what's happening in the pits at the moment. It looks like one of the Chevrolet Corvettes just exiting the pit lane now. I believe that's one of the Sim Racing for Holland Corvettes. We're just viewing on there. So if again, if anybody wants to have come in to have a chat within the next 45 minutes or so, now is the time. Or you can just wait until the end, and we'll just offer out the interviews. So so I just want to extend a further thank you to some people who have been with me today: Scott Woodwiss, Xavier De Carvalho, Reed Martins just now, Mike Bell, who helped with the who helped out. And basically other people who just helped out with it. as usual, we're still helping Team Mar Motorsport will get to the end, as they did the last round, but with a completely damaged car. But they kept on going well at the moment. And we just got another tweet from the SRVN saying that Mark de Vries will be taking over for the final stretch. Fingers crossed. My fingers are already crossed. Now, some of you might not know, if you're watching this on YouTube, just have a look at the Race Department chat, that there'll be a special event using R-Factor 2 later tonight, the 6 hours of Silverstone. Now, if you've got R-Factor 2 and you've got an account that you want to race in, then just pop over to RaceDepartment.com, check out the forums for that, and just hope to get going. You can also check out us on both Facebook and Twitter, just find Race Department on both of them. If you want to join in the Twitter chat, the hashtag for it is RDLMS, and if you want to tag anyone in it, just tag them in, and yeah, just carry on from there. Just currently viewing on the broadcast that the UK NL Aston Martin of which Middleton is that? Nigel Middleton is he's doing okay. He's 10th in class, but 29th place overall. Okay, we're just having a few more tweets. One of them is from Race Department saying the last hour of the virtual Le Mans 24-hour in progress, and we are waving goodbye to our beloved R Factor. And what a great way to do it. And I'm just having a look. They put in a picture here on Twitter as well, and it's basically a man just flying around, a tear dropping from his eye with tissue in his hand, and behind him is the R Factor logo, and it says 2005 to 2013. what a great way to go. But I will be still using R Factor 1, regardless of what if it's working or not. UK NL Racing. Only 40. It says only 45 minutes left. We at the UKNL would like to say thank everyone at Race Department for such a great season of endurance racing, and we thank you at UKNL for taking part in it. We do appreciate your skills and your dedication to this. Just coming and viewing on a broadcast, one of the SRVN Porsches is trying to catch up to a Porsche. Looks like he already had a mud facial massage, and as I don't know if that was one of the Porsches just going from the SRVN, but though he just gone into the pits, possibly for a driver change for someone else there, as one of the P2 cars goes past him. So yeah, if you still want to go on to if you are on TeamSpeak and you're not racing, or just have a couple of minutes of your spare time to have a chat, now is the time. You can just go down to the commentary box and have a chat with me. That would be great. We got another one for we got another tweet from SRVN saying, "It's hard to watch the race with watery eyes, ending one era and entering another." Very inspirational words. Well done. Thank you. We're seeing one of the Aston Martins with the Alan Simonson tribute car just nearly being overtaken by one of the P2 cars, and P2 UKNL cars have just gone into the pit lane, presumably for a driver swap, and looks like there'll be a battle between the Aston Martin and the rc.co.uk car, I think, or is he being lapped? We'll find out soon. I presume he might be being lapped. As we look at a couple of Porsches just behind one of the, looks like P1 class cars, going down into the first chicane. This is one of the SRVN cars for Porsche in the GT2 category, and they currently got possibly the Phoenix car of Jordan Weeks going past, or is that someone else? I think it was Jordan Weeks. I have no idea. We're just having a look at the Race Department chat boxes. James Reed saying, "Hey guys, anyone enough for another for a Le Mans rematch? Another 24 hours?" And Andrew Ford said to reply, saying, "Give them a break first." And James Reed said, "Yes, a 24-minute break." Oh man, James, what you like? Thank you very much for posting it in the Race Department chat. We do appreciate it. So we've still got one of the SRVN cars, and they're just about to be lapped by the RC de France of Jimmy Dion, just going past the start finish line now. And we've only got about nearly half an hour left. Just having a look at the chat saying Mark Bridger just joking around saying, "Did you not read the news? It's a double race format with a reverse grid. We're only halfway." Oh man. And James Reed said, "Well, I guess that's pole from me." Oh man. Just still having a look at the chat, and Paul Jones said, "Come on, THR." Yes, we're hoping for THR to finish as well. So this is it. For some people, this is the final assault, and this could actually benefit what will happen in this race. Yeah, plenty of dramas in the past, but what a better way to sign off than the Race Department Le Mans 24-hour event, the last half hour of it. I'm currently looking at the THR being driven in the P1 category at the moment, which is driven by James Johnson. Behind him is his P2 teammate, driven by David Junt. The Swiss guy is actually putting on a good show. Currently leading in his category. And we just received words that we're just coming up to the end of this block. So if you want to continue watching for the last half hour of the race, and if this stream ends, please refresh this page now. Or if you're watching on YouTube and you follow Race Department, just try and find the next link to their next video. So if you are watching this now, then we've already just ended stream 6, and we'd like to say hello, stream 7 of 7. My name is Ronald Squire, and basically we're just getting on well here. Current standings looks like this. Jimmy Dion still leads for RC France ahead of Christian Nalapa, ahead of Jordan Weeks in the Phoenix Motorsport, ahead of Mark De Vries for the SRVN for the final stint. Master Spogust is in 5th for Feeder Sport Poland, ahead of Satellite Racing's Ryan Walker. The THRs of David Junt and James Johnson, both LMP2 ahead of LMP1 in 7th and 8th. 9th is Adam Kuhn in the P2 category for Hell Racing Team Hungary, and P10 overall is Magnus Dahlgren in the ME Racing car. So we got less than half an hour to go. Anything could happen, and it usually does. And just to let you know that the FSR race is starting now. If you're watching this on FormulaSimRacing.net, the race is about to start. Unfortunately, we have no commentators on that, so I'll be commentating from the race department. So we got lights out and away we go, I presume. Tasha Nunes is doing well from Daniel Kiss, and Mark Alberts is coming leading from Tasha Nunes, and Daniel Kiss going into the first corner. But never mind about that. We're going back to the race department. I'm sorry if I did anything on the matter, but though we'll just carry on with the simrace.tv about it, shall we? And looks like we got a huge fight for third place, but for in the P1 category between Jordan Weeks, and if I could have a look on the timing at the moment, yeah, it's between Jordan Weeks and Mark de Vries in the SRVN. Mark de Vries is going fantastically well as the RMI of Roy Magnus moves over. Jordan Weeks is trying to keep away from Mark de Vries, but Mark de Vries will catch up to him sooner rather than later, because we only just because like I previously said, and I will say it again, we got less than half an hour. We got less, well, actually nearly 15 minutes to go. And already after 24 hours, the battle for the final podium spot is heating up as Jordan Weeks laps both this F1 car, Murcielago, and looks like one of the SRVN Porsches as they go over the hump, like so, and going into the at the end of the other straight and going down into Indianapolis, which should prove a fantastic result after 24 hours of racing. Now, as previously mentioned, we do want more voices in the box. So if you want to come along and chat with me, now is the time. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little bit bored out of my mind and start commentating a little bit on the FSR whilst I'm in the booth, and basically I and Race Department don't want that at the moment. So it's looking good at the moment. Looks like Jordan Weeks is actually pulling away, or I don't know. Let me just have a look at the timings, and Mark de Vries is actually still the same seconds. So he's remaining tight, or he'll might catch up to him soon. They are in the slow corner section, so Mark de Vries might be able to catch up on him sooner if he has fast speed throughout the corners rather than Jordan Weeks. I'm viewing this on the broadcast. Jordan Weeks is just going through the last chicane section now, and looks like Mark de Vries has possibly gained a little bit on him. I'm just going to view through the line, just past the line now. Yes, he's. I presume he's still more than 1 second in front. So it's looking good at the moment. Jordan Weeks is he's been holding on for the 24 hours absolutely superbly in the Phoenix Motorsport. As the Phoenix Motorsport goes past one of the Team Motorsport cars, I'm looking at that car now, and doesn't seem to be having much damage. Yes, it's at the back of the pack like usual, but it doesn't seem to have much damage. And this is one of the events that one of the Scuderia Boys Negro Ferraris haven't retired in, because back at Elkhart Lake they retired after about an hour or so. But they're 24 hours in here, and they're just doing a fantastic job of it. And looks like Jordan Weeks might have pulled ahead a bit. If I can have a look, yes, Jordan Weeks has pulled ahead of Mark de Vries by 3 seconds. So Mark might not be able to get the jump on him, but he might do if he can clear both the P2 cars, which might be a bit of a hindrance to Mark as they look at the Jordan Weeks goes over the hump. Then goes Mark de Vries. He passes the P2 cars with ease, and basically that's just effortless. Now he's going into the slow corner section, which might be an advantage to him, but might be a disadvantage to Jordan Weeks, because he's fast on the straights but cannot guarantee the same speed in the corner sections. So we're just approaching the end of this lap now, and as previously mentioned before, if you're watching this on Race Department, just simply refresh the page for you to continue watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, I suggest you get ready to switch to the next link in about a few seconds time or so. We just got a tweet from Race Department saying we've only with 23 and a half hours of racing, and we were watching the battle for the podium with a 1 second gap. Well, that sort of increased last time, but thank you very much, Race Department. UK NL Racing says go Marcel Offermans in car number 311. Now let's have a look. Car 311. Car 311 in the sim racing for Holland. He's 12th place in class, but 41st place overall in the GT1 class. So let's wish Marcel the best of luck in this race. Okay, we need to keep this commentary booth alive, so if anybody wants to come in and have a chat with me, now is the time to do so. Actually, for the just for the sake of it, I might actually go back into the box, and if anybody has experienced problems with the timings, I presume is now back on, but though it just gone off for a second and came back on. So if anybody had problems with that, we do apologise for that. I might actually go back onto the server for the next, for the last couple of, for the last half hour of this race. So, just to wish some of the drivers on here the best of luck. So we just received a message from Marco Bigil that we only got about 15 minutes left. How will it end? Well, it might end with a crash, it might end with glory, it might end with tears. It could end with anything. So let's just hope for a good race. One from SRVN says, seems traffic is a game breaker for SRVN. The race is still long. Oh wait. Oh man. Thank you very much for that. The message from Christopher Mussist on the race department chat saying that No Limit GT1 gets the blue flag. We are currently viewing on the situation if we can at the moment. Okay, we just received a message that we only got about 8 minutes left of racing time left. so good at the moment. Welsh anthem as well. So yeah, but enough of that. Let's just carry on with this. The last couple of minutes to go. So we got racing team, RC France racing team in the lead, ahead of Skype Racing in third, and the Phoenix Motorsport is in third place. Christopher Master says, any idea when the season 5 of the RaceDepartment Le Mans series will start up? Marco Bridge will post in there to let you know what the details on the upcoming events. Okay, we just received confirmation that the final lap has started with Jimmy Dion at the wheel, gonna win the last ever. Okay, we've just been confirmed that it's the next lap. Okay, so the next lap he will come around. It will be the final lap. So we are currently viewing the RC France of Jimmy Dion, just actually nearing the end of possibly the penultimate lap of the race, and it's going to be an emotional victory for him and his team 24 hours, and it's brilliant. Okay, we have been just confirmed that the final lap has started, and it's been an emotional ride for him. So he's just right. I'm going to imitate that. It's actually live broadcast. I'm actually on the we actually on the server, but though I'm actually watching this on a broadcast. So please do excuse me if I was just being a little bit hypocritical there. So he's just going past the first chicane. Good job there. We've just got a tweet from Wayne Reed saying a huge well done to all the teams and drivers. It's been epic. It's been epic. Good job by all the broadcasters. Nice work, lads. Thank you very much, Wayne. As they go past, Jamie Dion goes past the second chicane, having lapped the Saline and the Porsche on the way. So it will be a good it will be a good victory for the following people if they was to stay in the same place at the moment, which is Jimmy Dion in the P1 category, David Junt in the P2 category, Bates Condion for the GT1 category, and for the GT2 Robin Vertgal. So it will be a good victory for the RC France, THR, RC.co.uk, and Sim Racing for Holland. As Jimmy Dion goes up to the Indianapolis corner now, to just a couple of curves there, and just going onto the banked corner to the left, going down a couple of meters down on into the right now, before going into the curve section, and it's just been it's been an utter mayhem ride for Jimmy Dion. He's actually he will be elated with the victory. He's just exiting the a couple of curves now. He's going into the final chicane of the Race Department Le Mans Series, and Jimmy Dion has won the 2013 Race Department Le Mans Series, the last ever race for R Factor 1. A well-deserved victory for him too, and he's just done a good job coming home in second, coming home to take his victory in the GT1 category. Mazda Stepaniak in no wait a minute, it's George Lungen who takes his place. George Lungen has taken this place and has won the. As one, or is it the, or has he got a blue flag? We presume he's got a blue flag. We'll have to find out soon. But David Junt has won for the P2 category. Jordan London has won for the GT1 category, and in the GT2 category is Mr. Chad Simpson. A fantastic drive for him, and possibly well deserved too. It's been an epic race for some drivers, and it's just absolutely epic for some people. Okay, I do apologise. It's actually Baptist Corner John who wins in the GT in that GT category. So anyway, we're just coming up to the end. We're just coming up to the end of this stream. So if you are watching this on RaceDepartment, please refresh the stream now so we can get ready for the interviews with the teams and drivers. And basically, we need every driver in here as quick. Well, most of the drivers in here as quickly as possible, because we're going to have an interview with some of the drivers, and basically just a sign off for R Factor One, a sign off from me, and of course anthems of England, France, Wales, and Holland, and also a tribute as well. SRVN says congratulations to the RC France racing team for the win. Also an amazing job by Jordan Weeks and Mark De Vries for the stunning last stint. That's from SRVN. So if we are taking the interviews now, we just need to wait for the for the drivers to come along in now. We might have to wait a sec. We are still waiting for the teams and drivers to come along. We've only just got Marco Bijel just joining us for possibly a quick interview. Hello, Marco.
Hello there, Ron.
So how was the race for you then?
Exhausting. No, it was really awesome. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed every minute of it. We had some fabulous fights, some fabulous honest and clean racing. Unfortunately, some incidents as well, but that's what happens during a 24-hour race. You can't expect everything to be clean. But overall scene, I'm very happy with the outcome, very happy with what we did, and very happy with the performance of all the teams. And last but not least, I'm very happy with the performance of all the commentators. We had a few new guys in, and you guys really did an awesome job. Really compliments.
Thank you very much, Marco. Just joining us as well is James Johnson. Hello, James.
Hello. Ugh. Got in late, hell.
It's all right. So from your point of view, how was your race?
Not good.
Okay, so did anything exciting happen with your team today? Ever with other drivers?
Not really. It's just been one of those days. It's just been one of those races where nothing went right. I don't know what else to say. It's just we lost about, I think, about an hour and a half, about an hour and 15 minutes worth of penalties. So yeah.
So can you take anything positive from this 24-hour event today?
We got the speed and we've got the drivers. We just need the luck.
Okay, thank you very much. And are you feeling any sad emotions to the fact that this is our Factor One's last ever race on Race Department?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just there's not many series that do R Factor. I don't have R Factor 2 yet, so yeah.
Nor do I, but I just recently discovered R Factor 1 last year, and I'm already missing it already. So anyway, thank you very much, James, for joining the box, and hope to see you soon.
Yeah, well, in relation to that, the R Factor 2 or R Factor 1 thing, I think during the race, Sim Racevereniging Nederland put it the best way in their tweet, saying R Factor isn't dead, but there is a time to bring it to the retirement home. And I think indeed that's about the story. I mean, it's not that. We've just proven that R Factor still has a large fan base and it still has the potential to have magnificent events. But we have to go on, and there are so many nice and cool features coming with R Factor 2 that will make such a big change in the way we as sim racers and sim race communities will experience our hobby, that it would be a shame not to. So yeah, although it's a shame we have to leave R Factor behind, we are really happy that we have a good alternative which is developing well at the moment and showing a really good potential. Some really nice tracks are being developed and released, and the cars are dripping in as well. So we are slowly starting to get to a point that we can do really serious leagues in R Factor 2 with serious content. And I'm happy about that. So in the end, I feel happy again.
Thank you very much, Marco. Just joining us in the box now is Yuri Geisen. Hello, Yuri.
Hello.
So how was your race from your point of view?
It was long, but it was so awesome. I spent some 8 hours in the car, I think, not including the restarts. But it's amazing to drive this entire event from start to finish, and well, did it with an awesome team. Really great guys, and a little bad luck in the night somewhere early in the morning. I mean, and with the GT2 car, put us out of the podium. But it was great to race this, and awesome to see so many people at the finish line because this is the first season that we have that many finishers in any of the races. Amazing.
Right.
It makes it exciting right until the end.
Yeah. Right, so we got a couple of some drivers in here, a couple of winners here. We got some of the P1 drivers such as Jimmy Dion, John Weeks, and Stefan Meal. But first, let's chat to the P1 winner, Jimmy Dion. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello.
So, was the race sort of tough for you in from your point of view, or was it something else?
Alors là, par contre, il va falloir traduire, mon petit Steph.
I can speak for him because he does not speak English very well, so I will translate to you.
Yes.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Qu'est-ce que tu dis, Jim?
Bah, j'ai pas trop compris ce qu'il a dit.
C'est quoi ton feeling sur la course?
D'accord. Bah, malgré les crashs, on a eu un setup phénoménal. Grâce à ça, on arrive à faire une super course. Voilà. Pas mal de crashs à cause de la concentration et tout.
We had a lot of crashes, driver's error, some mistake we usually don't make, but we had a great setup. So we had a great race anyway.
Okay, and will you be keeping up this performance in other leagues?
Yes, we did other leagues too, but I don't know. In the future, it will be a factor 2. I don't know. It will be the appropriate platform. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, thank you very much, both Jimmy and Steph. Next guy we're going to talk to is Mr. Jordan Weeks. Hello, Jordan.
Hello.
So, from your point of view, was a race okay in your opinion, or was it something else that you need to work on?
The race was okay. The start of it, not so great, but the ending, fuck, so amazing. My God, everyone was on the limit. Everyone did a great job in the team. Luckily, we got that podium by like a 10th, I think. It was intense for the last couple of laps, but I'm very happy at the moment with the results after all the troubles we had.
Yeah, we saw your battle with Mark de Vries on the last couple of laps. It was nail biting, but you managed to pull it off to get a looks like a third place. Well, actually, a second place from Christian Nepala today. We'll see that soon. But though, are you feeling a little bit emotional that it will be our race department's last ever race with R Factor 1, or do you think sometimes things have to go on?
I would miss R Factor 1 being used on RDLMS, but then, as we all know, we have to move on and use, well, which would be R Factor 2, which is the more improved version of R Factor, and it has the weather plugin, not weather plugin, but weather, which is gonna be very exciting. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Jordan, for joining us. We might go to Baptiste John in a sec, but he's a little bit. But I think he might be with us now. So Baptiste, hello.
Hello.
So how was your race?
Our race was very long, very long, because we had a very difficult start, and for the 2 starts, because I was very stressed and it was difficult to go very fast as in training. But with the time, it was faster and faster, and No Limit Motorsports in GT1 was very fast during all season, and we are very proud to have win this last race at Le Mans.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us, Baptiste. And we got one more driver to interview, and that is Mr. Robin Vidgol. Hello.
Yay! Hey, Ron. How you doing?
Yeah. So congratulations on your So yeah, congratulations on your victory in the GT1 category. You must be delighted.
GT2 actually, but yes, thanks.
Oh yeah, sorry, GT2. So yeah, congratulations on your victory. You must be delighted with that.
Yeah, we were in a bit of trouble in the beginning of the race. We fell back to P7 after some contact between Wilfred and the P2 car, and we were quite worried about the championship title, which we were fighting for still with Brigata Orso. So, but after a couple of hours, suddenly everything fell back in our advantage, with all kinds of accidents happening and us keeping clear of them. So that's been the story.
So was the race tough in your opinion, or was it something else that you might think it was?
Well, personally, I've been in the car with Wilfred van der Brink many times, and today Rudy van Buren was at least in the same league with him, and Dennis Dauna was very fast today. So I've been feeling like the weakest link today.
Well, at least you got to the end and got yourself a victory in your category. Thank you very much for joining us, Robin.
Thank you.
So, Marco, I think a last couple of words from you.
The last couple of words from me.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. What can I say? Well, first of all, I just mentioned it in the chat. I really believe that we had a superb event. And I really want to thank everybody who was involved in organizing this, but also all the guys who participated, all the guys who did so much work to create those awesome skins, which made the broadcast look so much better. Everybody who is involved outside of race department as well for the pre-work that has been done on the track, and especially all the guys who made so many sacrifices in all those evenings that we spent on TeamSpeak and on Skype together, working on all the kinds of different aspects to setting this up. I really want to thank you all. It paid off, and we put down a hell of an event, in my opinion. I do think that we made a very nice tribute to R Factor 1. As just about most of you all know, Race Department decided to leave R Factor 1 in late 2012. This has been a one-off tribute to the game, and I really think we succeeded in that. So I just want to end with see you all in R Factor 2, and I'm pretty sure that the next RDLMS, or whatever the series will be called, will be just as awesome as it was in R Factor 1. And I really, really hope to see you all back again, because I really enjoyed watching you all for all those hours. So thanks to all, and I hope to see you all again in R Factor 2.
Thank you very much, Marco. And Yuri, possibly last words from you.
Yeah, just to follow up on what Marco said. Of course, there's going to be a new season. We're designing something new for R Factor 2, and as Marco already mentioned, we're not entirely sure what the series is going to be called. It's probably not going to be RDLMS anymore. But nonetheless, during the summer we'll release some. We'll start the sign-ups for the new series, and we'll start announcing stuff about what's going to happen, what the series is going to look like, when it's going to take place, because we're already designing schedules and regulations for that. So more news should come probably this month or maybe early August, but it will be soon anyway. So I hope that you'll stay tuned and that you will join us for future events as well. Love to have you here.
Thank you very much, Yuri and Marco. Now, before we sign off, I obviously I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone who raced and watched this race over the last 24 hours. It's just been an absolute fantastic ride from everyone, and as usual, many congratulations to today's winners, which were Jimmy Dion, David Junt, Baptiste Condrion, and Robert Berdegal. Right, before I go, we have 4 national anthems from France.
I knew it.
And Holland, because Race Department was founded by was it 4 or 3 Dutch people, Marco?
I'm not entirely sure how many it were. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, but it was found in Holland, and we got two anthems as well at the end with one from Wales because I'm from Wales, and one from England because most of the people here are sometimes from England. So I'll just leave you with the anthems. So until then, so after the anthems we will sign off. But yeah, I'll see you then. Yeah, so let's do the anthems now. So those were the national anthems from 4 of those countries. This is Ron Squire. Alongside me were Marco Bigi, Yoi Geisen, and many thanks to our commentators over the last 24 hours, which were Xavier de Carvalho, Scott Woodwiss, and Mike Bell, and many others. Many thanks to some teams of drivers who've been with us. Many thanks to also to Marco for the cameras. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, thanks. Yes, so thanks to Marco. And from me, your main commentator, Ron Squire, I'd just like to say thank you and goodbye.